I've been to the car boot today, but that's not what this video is about. I bought this Oxford Thesaurus without checking it, but I mean it was 50p. It's the Seiko Concise Oxford Thesaurus. Can you see that? And there you go. This is what it looks like inside. You've got a big keyboard for all your things. But when you turn it on, you can see that the screen, the LCD, is missing parts. So I thought I'd have a go at repairing it. It can't be that hard. I watched a YouTube video on it. And it seems like you use your soldering iron. So I've got my Yahoo soldering station set up. It's only the second time I've used it. I got it from Amazon, and yeah, it's really quite nice actually. It does hot air, cold air, and a soldering gun that you can set to any temperature you like. So yeah, I watched a YouTube video. Well, I watched a couple. One was a bit self-explanatory, and the other one was my mate Vince doing this on a phone. So I'm going to have a go on this, and I've thrown phones away for this in the past, so I'm going to try and repair it. I do have something else I bought from the car boot. This is a gooseneck stand for my phone, and I'm going to have it above the item so I can get close-ups, B-roll, for when I'm not talking to you. So if I cut away, or I'm just like looking down for a long time, this is going to catch it. So that's going to go like that. It might even have to be a bit closer, like that. As usual, I haven't got a script. I'm just winging it. I'm not really prepared for it, so we'll have a see what it's like. And yeah, so at any time I might cut to the new videos that I'm making. And here we go. So let's turn that on. And is it recording? Yes, it is. Excellent. So you can see from the overhead that the screen is all little dots which turned into letters and words, but the little dots are missing their connections. Now, as far as I can tell, it's just a matter of unscrewing it all and sorting out either the cable or the little rubber zebra connector that connects the LCD to the board. Now, it's only small, so it's not going to take real long, and I'll edit the video so that it's not going to take real long. But obviously I'll show you the repair in real time. So first things first, I'm going to warm up my station. So I'll just turn that on. It won't make a lot of noise because I'm not using the hot air. Let's turn that on. I'm using the soldering gun, the soldering side of the little station. It does do hot air, but I'm not using that. So I've got it set for 200 degrees C, and it takes a little while to warm up to that. So we're going to unscrew everything and take the batteries out so that we don't burn everything to bits. And hopefully we'll get at the board. Now, I'm not sure that that's not too close. So can I take it further apart? No, I can't. I might have to rearrange the board. In fact, I'll do that now. Make it a bit further away like that. There we go. You can actually see what's going on then. Right, that's the little screw. Put it in one of these little trays on this blue thing that I also got from Amazon. I've only used it once. Now then, that's meant to, there we go. There we go. Well, it's just the one battery. I've seen them that have two. And it's just a CR2032. As you know, I got 20 of those for £1 the other day. Last Sunday. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. That's it, that's all off now. There we go, and there we are. Little connectors, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see where I put my thing in there, a little bit of wear there. So this is the screen, and that's a foam pad to make sure it's pressed fully against the front. Yeah. And the bit that fails is this bit here and the bit that attaches to the screen. I think can I take the whole thing out? I don't know whether I need to, but I don't want to damage this tip. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I take those out, of course, there's also a brass ferrule there. I think that's for the battery. Yeah, it is. It fits in there. We'll put that in there now. It's a little hexagon nut. Push it in nice and tight. Maybe a bit of super glue would have been. And a little brass ferrule, you can see it if you close up. See it much better like that. Right, that's done. I'll get that out of the way. So if I take that out, then the rubber casing, these rubber buttons are all going to fall out. So I'm going to try, if it'll fit, I put one of these flat heads. It's sharp one end, but it's flat on the other. And I've already temperatured up, didn't I? I've already put the temperature up, so yeah, it is hot. Luckily it was just a touch. So I'm going to run this along here, and then here, and see if it helps. Because it's the glue that faults it. I want it to be more firmly fixed down. I'm not sure whether I should have, one of the people who did this used foil over this bit so that they didn't damage it at all. But your man, Vince, from my mate Vince, just ran it back and forward and eventually turned the temperature up to 215, a little bit more I think. But I can see that it's actually done something here. Maybe just made it a little bit more flexible. I'm also going to run it back and forward on this bit. That's where the glue fixes onto the glass. The glass has got like see-through contacts in it, made of I forgot the name. It doesn't matter. If I can get this working, I might buy half a dozen. And then I won't put the video out until I've bought them, because otherwise somebody else might get the same idea. If I can get them from £3 or £4 each, do this to them and sell them for £20 each, Bob's your uncle. You know, we're talking simple profit margins. Easy money. Now, I know it wasn't all damaged. But all of it wants doing. I'm going to have to put the back on to attach the battery, because the battery sits... Actually, I might not have to if I hold it like that. If I hold it like that, I might be able to turn it on. See where I'm holding it? Against that bit, and this little like serrated thing is holding on the positive, because that's the... Sorry, that's the positive, that's the negative. But if I just hold it like that and turn it on, oh, look at that. Really, really was that easy. That is superb. Look at it. Look. I'm really pleased with that. Right, I'm putting it all back together again. Whoops. I'll put it all back together again. That was so easy. It was just a matter of running the hot iron up and down there. And now I'm going to go to eBay. Now I'll put it together again, check it's working, let it cool down a bit. I'm going to go to eBay and buy everything under a tenner. I know it sounds daft. Maybe I'll try and buy everything under a £5 plus delivery. That would still be 7 or 8. And then I've got something to do, haven't I? So let's put that back together. These just fit in, I think. Make sure I've got them in the little grooves. There's a bar there that presses down on that. That presses down on the actual thing, so maybe I'll let it cool down a little bit first. It shouldn't take long. These line up, that lines up to this, and like I said, there's a connector there for it to clip into. There's that one there, that's a clip, and then there's... Is that a clip? Not really. It's this one that's the main clip. Once you know, you know. Oh, there was a clip at the front there. Is that the same all the way around? Clip, 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 clippity clop. Right, let's put the screws in. They're all in the same place as they were when I did it. This is a really nice little mat, and you get 124 spaces to put screws in. So that's two. The prospect of selling for maybe £3 or £4. Right, that goes in, and so does this. But now it should sell for 20 to 25. The ones with boxes are much more likely to sell for 30 to 32 to 30. Somebody sold a £36 for this small version. Yeah. Right, let's have a look. On Concise Oxford Dictionary, Thesaurus, sorry. To end this demo, press any key. Product contains 565,000 spellings and synonyms from the Oxford University Press. Thesaurus provides over 4 million synonyms. There's a phonetic spell checker, crossword and anagram solver. Yada yada yada. Press enter to stop it. I don't think we need to though. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Not a single dot missing in one go. In under 20 minutes. Yay! Right, I'm going to turn it off. Right, I'll just turn this video because we've finished with this one. And we'll just move it out of the way. So, here's the master plan. As you can see, it's working perfectly. And that was, I mean, you know, you've just seen me do it. It was an easy fix, wasn't it? And yes, soldering station. But you can actually buy a soldering iron that's only this big with a wire. You can plug in, and I think the USB powered, where you can dial in the temperature. So you could dial it into 200 degrees C. I'm going to turn it off. Yeah, you don't have to have a 50 quid, 60 quid item. I'm not sure exactly how much that cost actually. It wasn't as expensive as you'd think it might be. Anyway, sorted. I'll go and list this. And I'll go and buy some more at like £3 and £4 each, hopefully. It was an easy job and it didn't take long at all. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, really make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I will do some more work on things like this. That obviously profitable reseller items. I'm not interested in doing things that that I used to do as a hobby, like soldering little pieces of electronics. You can't see them, but I've got these little boxes of hobby electronics where you can do little boards and stuff. Lots of people do those, and you'll see them everywhere. So I'm not going to bother with that. Maybe that's the thing to come. I'm only going to mention the profitable stuff. So subscribe if you'd like some more in the future. Okay.